Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Mary Ann, right?
Mary Ann.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've been called a lot worse. I'll tell you that.
Huh?
I said I've been called a lot worse.
Oh no. Mary Ann on Gilligan's Island was
That's
a cutie.
right. So tell me a little bit about your epilepsy story.
Well, apparently it started when I was a lot younger. Actually, I was born with it,
Oh, okay.
but nobody knew
Okay.
because I would just go into those staring type of seizures.
Okay.
I could still see, I can hear,
Uh-huh.
and then when I was in school, the teacher, I would have a fit like that in class and just be staring out the window, and then the teacher would go, hey Joey, pay attention. And she's like, well look, if you ain't gonna pay attention, get out of my class. She'd make me sit in the front by the front door.
Yeah.
I mean, this is 1964.
Okay.
You know, so they didn't know anything about it.
Right.
Then after a while, I was doing them at home, and my dad would come up to me and go, hey, where the hell are you? And I wouldn't say anything, and then he kind of hit me upside the head. What are you doing, daydreaming again? Yeah, they call me a daydreamer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're conscious, you can hear everything.
Yeah.
You just ain't there.
Yeah.
That's definitely the lights are on and nobody's home.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after that, it just, I never thought anything of it. Until I was about 18 years old, I was working in the oil patch on drilling rigs in Utah.
Okay.
So it was about 30 below zero, snowing and all that. We're out there working, and I slipped on some ice. And I slipped off a catwalk that was probably like this high. And I landed back on the mud on the back of my head. And it knocked me out for a few minutes. So then that night when I went home, I had an actual seizure, convulsions.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think the whack on the head kind of brought it to that.
Yeah.
So I went to a doctor there, took an MRI, said, well, there's nothing wrong. I don't see any scar tissue or a tumor or blood clot or anything. Look, I'm trying to tell you that I'm having this problem. Well, there's no problem. We don't see anything. All right, so I go down my road, down the road merrily way. And then, so after a while, it would happen once a year, maybe once every 5 years.
Have a grand mal seizure?
Yeah, well, I would have a
Okay.
seizure, but only when I was sleeping.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't think anything of it. I just wake up on the floor and go, I must have bit my tongue when I hit the ground.
Wow.
And then, let's see, so after a while it just continued like that. And up until 2019, I was at work, sitting in the lunchroom. And the next thing I know, I'm in an ambulance talking to a couple paramedics.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I had a seizure in the lunchroom.
Okay.
I had a good job, it was a good career.
Yeah.
And I got fired.
Because you had a seizure.
Because I had a seizure, yeah. And I was working with heavy equipment and driving big trucks. It's too dangerous. So I went home that day and told my sister about it. She heard a couple problems before anyway. And I just kind of told her, what am I going to do? I don't know where to go for help. The one neurologist I seen just gave me a bunch of pills. Here, take this. Plus, I was medication resistant anyway, come to find out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So anyway, my sister got on the computer and she started looking for epilepsy help. And she ran across the epilepsy network, or the Epilepsy Support Network of Orange County.
Okay.
She talked to Jana, and she told Jana my problem. And Jana referred me to the Lesnex Clinic. It's a free clinic in Orange County.
Okay.
To see Dr. Millette. Well, actually, first I come home one day and I get a phone call. I answer it, and the doctor says, well, this is Dr. Millette. And I'm kind of wondering, well, yeah, okay, I never talked to anybody like that. And he goes, well, I want you to tell me your story. And I go, okay. I go, you're not going to tell me crazy or depressed or there's nothing wrong? He goes, no, tell it to me. So I told him, I talked to him for about an hour.
Okay.
And then he goes, you know what, I'd like to see you. I go, well, I don't have any insurance. I'm pretty much out there. And he goes, well, look, just come to the Lesnex Clinic. It's a free clinic in Orange County. I do he had like has a program with the Les Next Clinic, and to get people help that can't find help with epilepsy. So anyway, he got my sister. We all got together, and he goes, "Well, your brother is what we call medication resistant." And she goes, "Well, what's that?" "Well, it's medication won't work. Doesn't matter what we try, they don't work."
Wow.
And then he goes, "You're a candidate for the brain surgery." Oh, I go, "All right. This has been haunting me for over 40 years of my life."
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
knew what was happening. I didn't know where to get help. And then finally it happened in the lunchroom. I had a seizure while I was awake, which was actually a godsend. It was a blessing in disguise, because it got me out of where I was at. It got me out of the dangerous situation it was, and it got me help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I went through Hoag Hospital through the charity program. Dr. Millett kind of guided me through where to go. And I qualified for the charity program, and I got the charity, which was great. From the donors, I mean, I'm thankful for the donors, Hoag Hospital, to have that program, and Dr. Millett. So anyway, I qualified, I got it, and I got approved for the surgery. And that's,
Oh, wow.
See that-
It's not that noticeable.
no, unless I
can
point it
see
out.
it. Yeah.
My friends tell me I got the Frankenstein lightning bolt.
Got to keep a sense of humor, right?
Oh yeah, it's good for you.
So tell me how your surgery went.
So it went just fine. We did it on April 5th, 2022.
Okay.
So it's been I think this December, April will be 2 years or 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.